everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. There are a few topics I want to talk about in this video. First, starting with Blac Chyna. Blac Chyna had something to get off of her chest about the Kardashians. On her IG story, she posted this: if they were black, they'll say it's ghetto, but all of them are baby mamas. When I saw this, I was like, oh, okay, Blac Chyna out here choosing violence. But the question is, did she lie though? She didn't lie. I mean, most of the Kardashian sisters are baby mamas besides Kendall. Kylie Jenner is Travis Scott's baby mama. Khloe is Tristan Thompson's baby mama. Kourtney is Scott Disick's baby mama. And Kim would have been Kanye's baby mama if they didn't get married. So most of the sisters are baby mamas. And Blac Chyna is right when she said that they would be treated worse if they were black women. I can't forget how people dragged Ciara when she had a child with the rapper Future. Before she got married to Russell Wilson, people looked down on Ciara and they joked about her being a part of Future's baby mama harem. And mind you, Ciara is a multi-platinum selling artist and a businesswoman, but people were reducing her to just being Future's baby mama. And when she got married, there were still some negative comments about her. Some men were even calling Russell Wilson a simp for choosing to be with her. It's crazy how they treated Ciara. But the Kardashians don't get the same treatment. People don't call them ghetto for cursing at each other and fighting and having babies with rappers and athletes, but they call Blac Chyna ghetto. Like literally, their mother, Kris Jenner, allegedly called Blac Chyna ghetto. That's what Blac Chyna said in her lawsuit. But if we're gonna be completely honest, Blac Chyna is not that different from the Kardashians. The only thing about them that's different is their backgrounds. But if you were to compare Blac Chyna to someone like Kim Kardashian, they're not that different. And let's put money and social status aside. Both of them made their claim to fame by being in the adult entertainment industry. Blac Chyna was a stripper. Kim was a porn star. Also, Blac Chyna has messed around with a lot of different celebrities, and Kim has also messed around with a lot of different celebrities. Blac Chyna had a child with a rapper, and Kim also has children with a rapper. Blac Chyna has been on a drama-filled reality show, and Kim has been on a drama-filled reality show. Blac Chyna is a shrewd businesswoman, and Kim is also a very shrewd businesswoman. They both are a lot alike, which is why they were friends at one point. But Blac Chyna is looked down upon and Kim is praised. And the only reason for this is because Kim is white and Blac Chyna is black. It's the sad truth. Blac Chyna told no lies. Now on to the next topic. Recently, Tamar Braxton did an interview with Entertainment Tonight, and she revealed that she actually rekindled her friendship with Tamara Mowry. Now, if you're wondering why they fell out in the first place, I will kind of explain why. Tamar was on this show called The Real along with her other hosts Loni Love, Tamara, Jeannie Mai, and Adrienne Bailon Houghton. But Tamar got fired from The Real without any explanation, and she went on a whole rant about it on social media and said that somebody betrayed her. She didn't mention any names, but a lot of people started having speculations about some of the co-hosts. The hosts were actually getting blamed for Tamar's expulsion, and this created a lot of tension between the ladies on The Real and Tamar. Even Tamara, who was friends with Tamar, grew distant from her because she didn't like the accusations that were put out there. Now, several years have passed since Tamar's fallout with The Real. Tamar still maintained her friendship with Adrienne, but recently she did rekindle her friendship with Tamara. On Instagram, Adrienne posted a video of her and Tamara together, and in the comments, Tamar put a broken heart emoji and a teary eye emoji. And Tamara responded and said, "Hi, Tay-Tay, I miss you." Tamar replied and said, "I miss you too, and so much." After Tamar and Tamara had this interaction, they actually reconnected.
Tamara and our relationship has been so strained. We stopped following each other on social media. to be honest, I missed those girls. They were like my sisters. And so when I saw that moment, I just reacted out of, what I saw. And, it really did help rekindle Tamar and my relationship. I'm really so happy that I got a chance to talk to her and text with her and catch up with her. And I'm just so grateful that time heals all wounds.
Tamar also revealed in this interview that she's willing and open to having a conversation with some of the other ladies as well. Now, there was a lot that happened after Tamar got fired, and there were a lot of accusations about how she got fired. One of the co-hosts, Loni Love, was even blamed for getting Tamar fired. And the reason why this rumor came about is because Loni's former writer, Cookie Hall, claimed that Loni was actively trying to get Tamar booted from the show. Loni, however, denied this and said that she had nothing to do with Tamar's termination. Tamar, however, did not believe Loni. She believed Cookie. She was given a lot of information that led her to believe certain things. And even though I don't necessarily agree with how she went about it, I can't fully blame her for how she reacted. I think Tamar was blindsided and she was looking for answers, and she was quick to believe certain rumors. But Tamar later on found out that the network that she was formerly on, called WeTV, allegedly blocked her from doing any more shows with The Real, which is why she was terminated. And this is one of the many reasons why Tamar ended up cutting ties with WeTV.
To be honest, it definitely was new information.
I heard that network that I was working with at the time would not sign off and allowed me and them girls to fall out in public and allowed Loni to take the fall, Adrian, Jeannie, Tamara, and myself.
So Tamar was blindsided. There was a lot that she didn't know. She was reacting out of emotion, and she ended up having a serious mental breakdown after all that happened with WeTV. So she went through a lot, but now she's open to having a conversation with some of the hosts. I think she's open to having a conversation with Loni Love, because there's been a lot of tension between those two, because Tamar believed that Loni tried to get her fired and Loni denied it. So there needs to be a conversation between those two. There's a lot that needs to be said, and I think they both expressed that they're willing to have some type of conversation.
For me, there are things that have been done, and I would like to just seal it up and be like, okay, we're good. And it irks me that it's still out there. But in relationships and in business relationships, sometimes I would like to have, just a button up and be like, are we good or we're not good, if it's public. And there wasn't a conversation. There's still accusations. There's still things. So I'm not talking
always
about this
comes
person.
From communication.
And that's fine. But at least we can say it to our face, to each other. That's what I'm saying.
Personally, there's a lot of things that needs to be said, and not a lot of hugs that needs to be had. And these are like really old wounds that that run really deep, because we really truly loved each other. But what I do know about me is that forgiveness is a big part of my life. And if I'm asking those to forgive me for the times when I was immature, or the times that I didn't truly understand situations, I can only pass that on, and that's what I want to do. So even if that means that I have to reach out first, that's fine with me.
I do hope Tamar and Loni are able to sit down and talk one day. I think that would really be helpful and very healing for them both. Now on to the next topic. I want to talk about some music, and I also want to briefly talk about the iHeartRadio Awards. I know it happened last week, but I want to talk a little bit about it because this is actually the first live award show we've seen since the COVID restrictions have been lifted. There was no social distancing. Everybody was enjoying themselves, and it seemed like a good time. And I really liked a lot of the performances. I liked hers performance. She did a tribute to Elton John, and she completely ate that performance. I love her. I liked Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. They sang their faces off. Also, Ariana Grande and The Weeknd sang their faces off, especially Ariana. She hit that whistle note, and I was like, yes. Also, I got to talk about Usher. Usher put on the best show of the night. Now, I was a little confused by his outfit, but after a while, I stopped caring, because once he started performing his hits, he had that whole arena screaming. Usher has never lost it. After all these years, his showmanship is still very sharp. And I think he's one of those artists who really deserves all his flowers because he opened up the doors for artists like Chris Brown and The Weeknd and other R&B artists. So I love Usher, love him. Another performance I loved was Doja Cat's performance. Doja Cat has been very consistent with her performances. In fact, she did perform Kiss Me More with SZA at the Billboard Music Awards. And I thought that performance was cool too. I liked her dance break, and I thought SZA sounded good too, but I preferred her performance at the iHeartRadio Awards. One thing I will point out though is I noticed that Doja took some clear inspiration from Missy Elliott. This whole scene really reminds me of when Missy performed Pass That Dutch at the VMAs a couple of years ago. She even mimicked that whole alien abduction scene, and maybe she did that on purpose as an ode to Missy Elliott. She has been giving credit to artists who have inspired her. I know at the Grammys, Doja Cat actually said that she took inspiration from Janet Jackson's music video Feedback. So maybe she was also taking inspiration from Missy Elliott, and I don't see anything wrong with that. But Doja did a great job. I thought she killed it. She has never disappointed me with her live shows. I think she has been very, very consistent. And Doja did take home Best New Pop Artist at the iHeartRadio Awards, so congratulations to her. Also, congratulations to Megan Thee Stallion because Megan Thee Stallion took home another award for her song Savage featuring Beyonce. She won an award for Best Collaboration. And since we're on the topic of Megan Thee Stallion, I do want to talk about the song that she did with DJ Khaled, Post Malone, Lil Baby, and The Baby. The song is called I Did It. I got a chance to listen to it, and I have to say, Megan went hard on this song. In fact, all of them went hard. Lil Baby and The Baby went hard, especially Lil Baby. They were just floating on the track, and I have to say that they carried this song. If it wasn't for their verses, this song would be pretty forgettable, but they all came through and did what they were supposed to do, and I could definitely see this song being a hit for the summer. Now, I want to show some love to some other artists. First, I want to talk about Sevyn Streeter because Sevyn has been low-key serving it on the low. I just saw some performances that she did for her new single, Guilty, and I was really impressed. I don't understand why she hasn't been getting the attention that she deserves, but Sevyn is really one of those artists I will always appreciate because she's very consistent when it comes to delivering good music. And not only that, she's a great performer. Shout out to Sevyn Streeter. I can't wait till she drops her album. I'm looking forward to it. She's an independent artist right now, so I'm definitely going to support her. Also, Justine Skye is doing her music independently too, and she has been delivering a lot of great content. She just released visuals for her new single Twisted Fantasy, which features the artist Rema, and I love the whole Afro-futuristic visuals that she's been delivering in her music videos. She's been really sticking to this concept, and I think it works for her. I also like the music that she's been releasing so far, so shout out to Justine. She's doing her thing. Also, I want to shout out another artist named Azima. She's actually a violinist, and she combines classical music and hip-hop, and I really love her style of music. She just put out her single House of Bach, and she also has an album out called Classical Bay. So check it out if you get a chance. I love the fact that she's modernizing classical music. I think that's so cool. Also, I want to talk about Beyonce because recently Beyonce revealed that she actually is working on some new music.
Are you making some musical soup right now?
I'm cooking some music. That's Chef Boyardee and Chef Boy Kelly.
Hey, bars.
You know I'm editing that shit out.
We was like, wait a minute. Who?
On my ones and twos.
I thought this group chat between Beyonce, Kelly, and Michelle was so cute. But anyway, I am excited to hear that Beyonce is working on new music. Anytime Beyonce drops a music project, it always becomes a cultural event. Everybody talks about it, and I'm really excited to see what direction she's gonna go in with her upcoming album. Lastly, another artist I'm excited about is Normani. I am a big supporter of Normani, and I truly feel like she is this generation's next big thing. I keep saying that because I believe that. It's been confirmed that she actually finished up her album, and I'm hearing rumors that she has a single out coming very, very soon. Normani has been dropping hints about her new music. She tweeted this, "History in the effing making." And she also posted a picture on Instagram of her and her dancers and her choreographer, Sean Bankhead. And in the caption, she said, "'Cause we did some iconic stuff, we outside, y'all." So she's dropping hints that she has something brewing. So I am very excited for her new music. She hasn't really released an album yet, so I'm waiting for her to drop an album. That's what I want from her. I want a full music project. I don't want her to drop a single and just leave. I want a full music project. So I'm excited to hear that she's done with her album, and I can't wait to see what Normani does this era. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.